Welcome to the Crummy Show, episode number 13. Gaming, geekiness, and more. Your weekly source of it. Because, I can accurately say that, can I not?
Yeah.
A weekly source. My name's Nick Craig, at Nicholas M. Craig is my Twitter. CrummyShow.com is the website. You can also check out InfectionPodcast.com if you're into survival games.
Wait, Infection?
We did a flip-flop
over
the break.
Let's go back to this. Wait.
Where's your Twitter first? Then we'll get into this.
I'm at Jake, Jake _ZEMBRZUSKI. It's a Polish last name. What can I say?
God, I knew you were going to say that. It's so cringeworthy.
No, so what happened? You were Infection. Then you went to Survive?
Well, in fact, the survival, yeah. You know, we
were
were H1Z1.
No, you were Infection, though. H1Z1 Infection, the name of your podcast.
Correct.
Then you switched to...
It's still Infection. It used to be Infection hyphen the H1Z1 podcast. Now it's Infection hyphen the Survival podcast.
But wasn't there something
in
between there?
No, there was
where
not.
You were like...
No, H1Z1 was dying, and I was
Okay.
like, what's going to happen here?
All right.
There was no in between. Pretty clean. It was a pretty clean cut.
Okay.
Like a clean decapitation of the head.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good one.
They're going to like a butcher.
Yeah,
Clean cut. Oh, yeah.
No, depends on where you live in the world, but
Fred the Butcher, Route 9. Check him out.
Why? Why is Fred the Butcher getting a plug?
He supplies my family's meats. Well, he's actually dead, but his family's carrying it on.
All right. This is gaming, geekiness, and more.
I apologize if this is the first episode that you
it's
happen
not
to.
the first episode. Someone's
popping in
got
here.
something like almost 40 downloads on the show that we did 2 weeks ago now, because we're recording the show. It's only been out for I only have statistics for two days.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Maybe we're back in the groove and we're ready to go. So
we're back and we're ready to crack.
Yeah, we're ready to do some crack live on the show. You ever watch Anchorman?
Yeah, of course.
Is it the first one or the second one where they do crack like on air? And they're like,
it's probably the second one.
And everybody's like holding up things like "Don't do crack," and
I'm pretty sure it's the second.
And then they like flash cut to them like being like down on the concrete, getting like the cuffs off.
That might be the first one actually.
That's a good one. So Jake, this is going to be a very exciting segment. What have you been playing this week?
Nothing.
And guess what I've been playing this week?
Nothing.
And we're done with that segment.
Moving on. No, I've.
And we'll see you next week.
No, actually, I do have stuff. Actually.
Okay.
I probably played 2 hours, maybe, if that.
I want to talk about a game I want to play.
Okay.
Does that count as?
Yeah, go for it.
A game I thought about playing.
Okay,
but
go
didn't
for
play?
it. This is the game segment, and if you had a dream about a game, let's talk about it.
I got this game on Tuesday. We actually do game giveaways on Infection every week. Brian gives away like 2 or 3 games because he's got over 800 games on Steam, and so he's got all the Humble Bundle games.
He's got the bank.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see here. I believe it's called Life is Strange. You ever heard of Life is Strange?
All right, Nick. Kind of miffed here.
Why?
Considering I talked about it last week.
You talk about Life is Strange last week?
It was one of my honorable mentions.
Really?
Yeah, we discussed it.
I must have at the time I didn't know about it. That would make sense.
Yeah,
you just say a name and I've never heard of it. I'm like, okay, whatever.
I described it though.
Did you? Okay, great. Well, I plan on playing this week.
Oh, it's amazing. Still haven't gotten any farther. 2 episodes in. I'll play the third one tonight. Actually.
You own all 3 on PlayStation?
It's 5. 5
no,
episodes.
but I meant you own.
I own all of them because it was on sale for like $3 for all of them. So
yeah, so this is
I just got a physical release too.
I plan on playing Life is Strange.
Amazing.
Is it a must-have for controllers, or do you think I can play with a keyboard? Some games.
Most of it's like cutscenes kind of stuff.
So yeah,
and other than that, it's just gonna be like a third person walking around. So
okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Some games are like Rocket League, for example, on PC. Must have. Control.
Yeah.
If you don't have a controller, you might as well just like smash your head against your keyboard and see if you score.
Or
a
like
goal.
Dark Souls.
Yeah, there's just certain games that fare better with keyboards. So really, I didn't know that was one of your notable mentions.
Oh, it's so. I honestly would have. I can even though I don't know the ending. I kind of
feel like an ass now that like.
Yeah, you should. I can tell. Just
sorry.
wait. Well, I just realized you have the TV running in the corner. I wasn't paying.
You ever seen a look into like a newsroom, like a radio news station?
Yeah.
Like there's always the TV on in the corner with some like news channel.
You don't have the subtitles going though. You just have nothing.
I could do subtitles.
No, it's not worth the effort.
I'm gonna do subtitles. I don't even think this supports subtitles.
No, because you're just streaming it, right?
Well, it's from my cable box.
Yeah.
Huh. I gotta get subtitles. I'm gonna work on subtitles.
Are you right that? Oh, you're actually doing it now. Oh my-
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll entertain while Nick put some closed captioning on, but on with mute though. Oh, well, there's no audio now though. You got your board over there. You're doing things. Are we seeing? We're not seeing any closed captioning
There's
yet,
no closed
folks.
captioning. Oh, I've got another story.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Finish your Life is Strange, and
yeah.
then I have a story.
Life is Strange. If I finish it when I do, I can tell it would have been on like my top 5 games or whatever. Because I can like real. Can we have a real talk moment?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this stupid thing. You brought something up, and now it's really irking me.
No, like the ending of the second episode.
Please don't
like,
spoil it.
No, Nick, you know me.
You want to do something funny? So we were talking in English comp today. We were talking about like a narrative piece, and my teacher brought up Romeo and Juliet, and he like went through it all. Oh, there we go. Subtitles on. And he got to the ending, and he was like, and they both die, which is literally what happens. I was like, spoiler alert!
Oh yeah, no, my professor actually ruined the ending of Ex Machina, which came out this year, a movie.
And he's like, it's not a spoiler if it was like 700 years ago, or whatever it was. And I was like, valid point.
I mean, like
still
like
spoiler.
300 years ago, but
he's literally said like, he's like, well, it wasn't 700 years ago or something like that. I was like, valid point. Still spoiler though. They both do die, by the way, that I can confirm. By the way, how awful are those Romeo and Juliet movies? Have you seen any of them? They're so bad. It's like they're like riding motorcycles through like San Diego.
Those are like that's like the modern one.
Yeah,
right?
it's so shitty and cringeworthy. It's like something Reddit would put together.
No, honestly, the worst adaptation of any Shakespeare would be
there's
Midsummer Night's Dream. That is like one of the
there's
worst
like
movies
4
I've
or
ever seen.
5 movies dedicated.
For each of them, yeah.
Yeah, there's like
what Macbeth just came out, I think.
Macbeth.
Great classic right there, Macbeth.
The book.
Well, the play, yeah.
Well, yeah, the play, not the. I guarantee the movie's not good.
No, just it's what's his name? He was in
Ferris.
Prometheus. He's Magneto. He's the young Magneto in the new X-Men.
Not into X-Men.
Well, he's in the movie. He's Macbeth. All right.
Macbeth.
The thing that I kind
got the closed captioning on, by the way.
I'm sure they were wondering.
Look at an awful spot. It's like 3/4 of the way up the screen.
At first it was at the top, then it's kind of it's on the side here. It's
not good. It's fine.
Fun little tidbit into Jake's history. When I was a wee lad,
To your history.
to my backstory.
Right.
When I was like a little watching TV, and you know how like maybe on like TBS and stuff like that, like 3/4 through the show on a commercial, be like closed captioning brought to you by.
Yeah.
I thought it was always like we're closing out the show. So these are the people that made the show happen.
Not interesting at all.
I didn't know what closed captioning was till like 2 years ago. I didn't realize that it was.
Or like press
Subtitles.
SAP. Have you ever seen an SAP button?
No.
Why is like you watch anything like any live
I've never
event,
even heard of that.
You don't watch sports, that's
No.
why. But like on a sports, it's like press the SAP button for your Spanish translation. I own like 8 TVs. I've never seen an SAP. Like I wonder if you have to buy like a special like Spanish TV.
Yeah.
It says like El Toshiba.
El Toshiba.
Because like there's not an SAP button. There's not an SAP button. Maybe it's in the settings, but it says press the SAP button on your remote.
Yeah.
There's a swap. That's as close as it gets.
We got a W in there.
Yeah. So there you go.
So what I
Drop
actually
the
have
mic.
been playing, nothing new. Went back. I wasn't feeling like playing anything. I don't know. I was just didn't have a lot of time. I just wanted to bang out something. So put in the first Uncharted on the Uncharted collection on PS4.
I almost bought a PlayStation this week.
PS4?
Yeah.
You should have.
Well, and I'll tell you why I didn't. Let me get the picture up for it. It was on a Newegg eBay deal. I'll tell you why I didn't get it. So it was a 500 gigabyte, of course. 500 gigabyte. It's not a Nintendo console. So
That's
come on,
more. That's more than the Wii U. That's 18 more than the Wii U.
What does it have? 8 gigabytes.
32.
30. The black one.
Black one has 32.
Because remember the white one
8.
only had. What a freaking joke.
Even the 32.
Oh,
listen to this.
Memory is so
No, listen to
expensive.
this. To play Xenoblade Chronicles X, to literally just play it, I had to buy an external hard drive. Like, to play the disc. Wanna know why? The game needs about 8 gigs of patches to like performance and stuff. And literally, the game looks like garbage without it. So it's like, yeah, throw a hard drive in there because the Wii U can't.
Well, I only have like 7 games on my Xbox, and I had to buy a 2 terabyte external Western Digital drive.
Yeah.
That's a joke. Microsoft really dropped the ball. But
Or at least you can use an external hard drive on the Xbox One.
yeah, but it's pretty easy to swap the
The PS4
the
one.
PS4
yeah.
one. So So this was the deal. It was on eBay from Newegg. It was a 500 gig PS4, Battlefront, Black Ops 3, in the Uncharted collection.
Damn.
What would you guess if you had to guess the price?
350, 300.
$369. The reason I didn't buy it is because 2 of those games are multiplayer. I already own one, and it didn't come with PlayStation Plus. And I wasn't interested in another, like...
Was it used?
No, brand new.
Then you get a month free of PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, but like the only game that I would be able to really play without paying for PlayStation Plus would be Uncharted.
And they're great. That's 3 games in one.
They are great, but like that was my thing. It was like, now I'm gonna spend another $100 for another like live service. Plus, I have no room.
It's like $50, yeah.
But it was just like,
yeah.
If it was like a Battlefront, other campaign game, Uncharted, I'd be like, all right, yeah. Like there's 2 games.
It's still a great deal though.
It's a great deal. If first of all, I spent $300 on Call of Duty. Like I don't need to spend any more. But like I'm never gonna play Call of Duty on that.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna play Battle
first.
What?
Would you get?
No, then I'd have to buy another $60 season pass, which I already paid for.
Yeah.
Plus the PlayStation Plus, so that didn't happen. But that was a really good deal. I was, if it was like $340 or something, maybe. But I would have only been able to play one of the games. Really.
My PS4 is actually having a problem.
Really? Huh?
I realized it like yesterday. So I don't. Let me walk you through this.
All right, I'm a tech guy.
Go to plug in the PS4 controller. What doesn't charge? I'm like, okay.
And it charges with micro USB, right?
Yeah, and it's either the cable or the controller.
Yeah.
Tried a different cable, doesn't charge. Try a different controller with another different cable, still doesn't charge. I'm like,
Coincidence? I think not.
What? Yeah. Plug it into the Xbox One. Charges. All the cables, all the controllers charge on the Xbox One. But I'm like, what the hell? And I have Lego Dimensions, which is a USB thing for the portal. I plug that in. That works fine. So it's like the USB ports work on the PS4, but they won't charge the controller. I never heard of anything like that.
I wonder. So what it could be is, well, no,
because the port they work. You know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Maybe you gotta.
It's a conundrum.
Get an Xbox.
I have one. and
it's awful.
It's about 3 inches of dust on the top.
Yeah.
Of it.
So does mine. God, I don't know. I play Call of Duty every once in a while. When I like want to like make myself feel like a total piece of shit, I'll throw in Call of Duty and just get my ass handed to me. Or Halo. If I really want to feel bad about myself, I'll just throw in Halo because I guarantee you, I will get obliterated in pub matches. We still need to play Halo 5.
We do.
That's gonna happen.
An Xbox One game that I'm thinking about picking up pretty soon, actually.
Okay.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
the newer one. It's on sale. It's starting to go on sale now. So
I don't remember what the last Tomb Raider game I played was.
Probably did you play the reboot?
I think I did play the reboot.
It's quite good.
Yeah, Tomb Raider games are really good.
And the newer ones are basically Uncharted ripoffs, but which is a Tomb Raider ripoff. So
it's all for a circle.
Yeah. Back to the thing I was playing. The Uncharted, I play a little bit on trying to go for the platinum or whatever.
Now, are you still doing this on your Vita? Doing the remote play? So you actually played it?
Yeah, on that I played on there, and then a little bit of Lego Dimensions. There's a sale on like some of the packs or whatever, so I got the Portal 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Thing. That was really cool. It's like an hour level.
Really?
Like
How much was that?
It's normally 30. It was on sale for 20.
And it is just Portal or all of them?
What do you mean?
You said you got like 5 things.
No, Portal. It's it comes with shell. Then you get like a little turret. Then
okay, so it comes with like 5 different things.
With like 3 different things, and then I also got Wonder Woman.
And that was another $20?
No, that was like $7.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just her and her vehicle.
Is there any like combo packs for that?
What do you mean?
Like where they sell like multiple levels together?
No.
Nah, that kind of sucks. I think
but Ghostbusters level just came out. I'm gonna grab that soon. But it's so much fun though.
Lego. Who's making that game?
Traveler's Tale.
That's who's making it?
Yeah.
They're making a killing on that DLC. $20, like $20 on the DLC.
Oh, it's $30 normally.
$30. I mean, it's half of a AAA release.
Yeah.
That's a killing.
And it's Legos too, and those are really expensive.
And it's DLC.
Yeah, and
it's just virtual.
The longest is like an hour.
Yeah, that's. But
crazy.
it's still,
but like the levels are like they're really good about it though. Like, they really do care about like the worlds and stuff that they have. You can tell. It's cool. Like I have the Simpsons one. It's like you're literally in Springfield and stuff. It's cool.
Oh yeah, we played that. So let's talk about this. We had an emergency on the Nintendo.
Oh no!
All the fanboys, I'm sure, were.
I didn't even know about it till like.
Don't you read like? Aren't you on like Nintendo blogs? And
yeah,
Nintendo
but
forums? Nobody was flipping shit about
I
this?
saw that. So I'm just like, who cares?
So
a lot of people.
The quoted word from Kotaku is quote emergency maintenance, which is what they put out. So there was a it's a really long post, and I was trying to read it during class, so I was getting like little bits and pieces of it. We'll have the Kotaku link on the website crummyshow.com. So essentially, from what I've taken away and from what we've watched, actually I'll show the video to our video listeners. By the way, the show's on YouTube. What I've taken away is that you can modify online levels, and the server takes those levels in effect. So you're making a modification to a level that isn't yours, is essentially what is happening. And this is like a huge issue because it's
it saves it online, right?
Yeah, because it's your time. Like if it's a really long course and you can set a thing to make you instantly go to the end, that totally screws up the time because it shows like quickest B, how many completions. I mean, it will totally destroy the statistics for that game.
Oh yeah. And how long was it down for?
2 days.
Yeah.
Typical, like, I'm not trying to bash Nintendo here, but like typical like Nintendo style. Like 2 days to remedy this. I wonder how big the update is. You own this game. I'd be interested.
Yeah, I honestly like. I had the initial wind of it. It's like fun, and then I never really went back to it. I should.
It's like one of those really. It's like one of those games you really don't play often, right?
You have to be in the mood for.
Yeah, like in a mood to like be frustrated and be pissed off.
Yeah.
So that's that. That was interesting. So emergency maintenance from Nintendo there on
and honestly, knowing Nintendo, I'm surprised it was only 2 days. 2 months down, everything for this.
That's great. So that was that. So so do you still think Mario was worth $60?
Oh my God, yeah.
All right.
Easily.
All right.
Easily.
All right. Bungie. Now, Bungie, prior name to fame was Halo. And now it's Destiny. It's all about I cannot believe Destiny is like Skyrim. People are still playing Destiny. I mean, like,
well, Destiny was a freaking trash game at release, and then I guess it's better now.
I never played it.
I got really into it in the first 3 months. Then I never went back.
It's a total grind game, and I'm not.
That's all it is.
I'm not into grind games.
Loot same levels over and over and over.
I just totally lose my interest. So Harold Ryan was the prior president, CEO, and we're waiting for a replacement. The intern, there's no intern president, so we are waiting on a new president. But I wonder why, because he stepped down, which means typically you've got pressure coming from investors or somebody else. Mm-hmm. And I mean, from what I've read and what I know, Destiny's making a killing because they're releasing these DLC. I mean, everybody's still playing that game. So I wonder what this pressure was. Maybe it was.
Do we know that there was any pressure or anything? It was just.
I mean, typically in a company, when you're the president or the CEO and you step down, it's because they're like, "Get the hell out," but we don't want to fire you.
Yeah.
So you step down. But it's just. I mean, maybe it was a personal thing. Like maybe stuff's going on. It's interesting, right? Like if your game company is failing and the CEO steps down, you're like, all right, of course. Like, pressure from investors or whoever else.
But they're making a killing.
Bungie's doing great with Destiny.
Yeah. Probably EA has a lot of influence on them too, though, right?
So. I don't know what. Maybe he's gonna go to a new head of a new project, a new AAA title they're working on. I'm not really sure, but I thought that was interesting, and that was one of the big stories this week.
Something I just read right now, actually 3 hours ago. I don't know if you saw this.
No, probably
Apple
not.
Issues recall for international AC wall adapters due to risk of electrical shock.
Really?
It could be any adapters with a certain little thing you have to look inside. Sold from 2003 to 2015. A 12-year span.
Is it what? It's the international adapters, not the U.S. adapters.
No, international adapters used for Argentina, Australia, Brazil, continental Europe, New Zealand, and South Korea, as well as the Apple World Travel Adapter Kit. Oh my God!
I wonder how many of those are in. I mean, everybody in.
That's 12 years.
What part of Europe was it?
Continental.
So. Yeah.
Most of Europe.
Most of Europe, huh? I mean,
it can cause an electrical shock.
Who cares about any of those people anyway?
Oh, 12 reported incidents. Okay.
I I wonder what they're gonna do.
12. That's an incident in a year.
Yeah, that's not a big deal. I mean, like I could stick a fork in the outlet and be like,
no, they recalled literally 13 years of them.
Yeah, but like, so what are they gonna do?
Replace them, I guess.
Yeah, Apple's gonna totally lose out on that. Those things, Apple charges like $40 for those
adapters for
cubes.
Canada, China, Hong Kong, Japan, UK, and the US aren't affected.
Oh, not affected. Okay. I wonder. Well, I guess it's because they use a different plug in the.
Well, so for everywhere. Yeah.
For in different countries. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Breaking news. Lives that happens.
Yeah.
On the Crummy Show. So, did you watch The Martian?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, I
forgot about this.
Spoiler-free zone. You were?
Did I let you know? Do you know what I think about it?
No. So you really liked the book after last week's show?
The book, yeah.
So we record these shows on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. Like we're closer to. I mean, we're almost closer to last week's show than we are to this week's show. You read the book. You liked the book. I've watched the movie. I thought it was really good. What are your thoughts on the movie?
Pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you're way too critical of a moviegoer.
And
I wonder if you're. Go ahead. Go ahead. And then I've got some.
So
rebuttals. It's gonna be.
And I know a lot of people can be like, "Oh, because you read the book." I can.
Book's always better than the movie, man.
No, but like I can look at it like as a movie on its own. Like some of the acting, like the what's his name from Dumb and Dumber, who's the freaking CEO or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like some of that was like,
what is his name? He's in the newsroom too.
Yeah. Some of his lines were like, oh god, and like obviously the book has a lot of humor and stuff, but a lot of it in the movie felt really forced. Like a lot of the stuff with Matt Damon's like, oh come on.
If you.
Oh yeah, that actually was like.
Yeah.
They were trying hard for that PG-13.
Yeah, really trying.
Really.
There was like 2 verbal fucks and then like 2 visual or like
no, they didn't. I was looking at it. They never spelled it out.
It's like F
asterisk. Yeah.
CK
It's like
whatever.
They were trying hard. I don't know. Some of the pacing was really weird. I do think the last half of the movie was way better than the first half.
The first half was. It starts really quick.
Well, yeah, the book. That's literally the first page of the book.
Oh, okay, okay. What happens?
Spoilers. He's on Mars.
No.
I won't ruin it, but the final sequence of the movie was new for the movie. I actually thought they did it better than the book, so I thought, hey, I'm giving them some props.
So if you had to give it an IGN rating of
10,
10,
I've thought about this.
Okay, is this an IGN rating or?
No, this is a patented Jake Zembrowski rating.
A Zembrowski,
like a 5 out of 10. Yeah.
I wonder now. I would wonder.
And I will say some of the cinematography is gorgeous, like the last scene in space and stuff. But
I have a feeling if you saw it in theaters, your review
that
would
might
be like a 7.
That might
not like
because a lot of it is spectacle.
A lot.
And stuff, right?
It's a very visual. There's a lot.
I mean, it was gorgeous to watch.
Like
I watched it on Blu-ray and stuff. Like, it looked great.
I mean, it was a good movie.
All right, it was all right, but it's nominated for Best Picture. Like that's
I don't think it
come
would be
get out of here.
No, but I mean, it was one of those. Here's the thing: movies are really expensive. It was one of those movies that you walk out and you're like, that is money damn well spent.
I thought it was really way too long too. I don't know. I mean, it's 2.5 hours long.
There's a lot of just like nothingness going on for like it's like, holy shit the intro, holy shit the outro, fill in the middle. And it's just a lot of
one thing that actually was like kind of like pissed me off when I saw it. They were like 7 months later. It's like, what? All right,
and nothing's changed.
Yeah, like let's show some. At least have like a montage or something.
Well, you know what they did though. What the nice thing is they did with the 7 months later, like he'll be in there, and then like 7 months later he's got like a full beard or something like that.
Well, I was gonna say with that, this isn't really a spoiler, but like,
well,
let's how are we gonna do this? There's some CGI used with him, and
is it the weight gain?
Yeah, well, the weight loss.
The weight loss. Oh yeah, because
it was really bad.
Yeah, and I think he meant it to look really bad.
No.
So here's the thing. It's not a spoiler. He's on Mars.
No, obviously he has to grow his own food and stuff. And,
well, I wasn't gonna go that far.
Well, come on.
But
it's the trailer.
But like he's on Mars, and
you're gonna lose a lot of weight.
The thing that he's set up for like a limited, like I don't know, like 2 months or whatever, the station, and he's on there for I don't even remember how long.
4 years. Yeah.
So, he he doesn't even look like. He looks like a stick.
No, but like it was.
I think it was
like Captain America in like 2010 did it better.
I think it
like-
was, well, possibly. I don't know.
I don't know. It was enough where I noticed it was like, oh,
Oh my God, what is happening?
yeah.
The next thing you know, it's like a commercial.
Is
Like
Mr. Fantastic in this movie?
It's like the next thing. It's like a PSA for like anorexia. Like,
Oh my
this
God.
could happen to you. Don't be like this guy.
Yeah.
Get DirecTV.
Also, freaking. Well, there's a lot of miscasting. I feel like the Childish Gambino or whatever is in this movie.
Yeah.
But come on.
I
Was
thought
that
the
necessary?
NASA president, which is the guy from Dumb and Dumber, I can't remember his name. That was a good cast. If you watch The Newsroom, he fits that role perfectly. I thought
Some of the crewmates were like lifeless.
Yeah, but then they weren't really a big part of the movie. Like they were there at the beginning and then they were there at the end. Throughout the entire they were kind of.
And honestly, Matt Damon didn't do it for me. He was all right. He did okay.
Yeah. I feel here's the thing: when you are doing a movie based on a book, you have no room to improv anything.
Well, no, yeah.
So, and you said a lot of that stuff was forced. It's forced because of the book. Like if they
I watched
so
it with
much,
people that didn't even read the book and they were like, "Oh, that was bad." So I don't know.
Yeah. You're just so like Matt Damon is
I love Matt Damon.
is a really good actor, and I'm sure when he's doing a movie, he has some leeway. I don't know this to be true, but I would imagine he's hired to do a movie. He's got some leeway on lines and be like, I don't like that.
It's weird that Ridley Scott made like a book adaptation too, because he's usually his Alien and Prometheus and all that stuff. So I don't know. It didn't really feel like a Ridley Scott movie that much. I don't know.
The action scene, there was a lot of suspense, which I guess is good for a movie because humans we love suspense, we love tragedy. That's just what we like. I would definitely see it, without a doubt. If you've got the option to see this movie, I would go see it, or download it or buy it or whatever you have to do. It's definitely worth a watch. Would you agree it's worth a watch?
Yeah.
Okay. If you ever, if you didn't read the book, it's much better than what you're saying.
I don't know. Because
you have a pace and a
listen
background.
to this. Like I actually kind of liked it more. I actually did like it more than some of my friends that didn't even read the book.
Yeah.
That's obviously.
It's an action. It's an action movie. There's a lot of. Okay, maybe it's not an action movie. There's a lot of action. There's lots of explosions and boom. There's just a lot of there's a lot of that. I can think of 4 or 5 scenes off the top of my head where there's explosions or things not going the right way and bad things happening. It's just there's a lot of that.
I don't know. I just thought it was all right. It was a fine movie.
I'd give it a 10 out of 10. More water. Get it?
What would you actually give it? More water. Get it?
Get it? I'd probably give it a 7.
You said 7?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
7, 8, maybe.
Have you seen any other recent movies?
No. I know I'm going to see Deadpool.
Oh, I'm definitely seeing that. I'm worried about it, though. I feel like we've had this conversation, but I'm kind of worried.
We did have this conversation last week. I'm going to see Deadpool. I didn't even do the movies coming out this week.
Did you do the games?
No. I can pull them up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know of any.
Other than Deadpool, there's not much. Honestly.
Let's see.
Recent, in
big movies 2016. Let's see what's coming out.
Well,
this year.
Batman.
Are you excited for that?
I love Batman, but I feel like it's
gonna.
be
I think it's
horrible.
gonna be shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
It's probably gonna be.
It's
shitty, but I hope it's good.
It's like a total oh my god. Let's take this really really popular superhero that makes a lot of money.
This popular superhero,
and let's take this other popular
and have them fight
superhero
each other,
who
which would be awesome.
Who makes a whole lot of money too? And
that would be amazing. That would be, and then they're like, let's get Wonder Woman in there. Let's get Cyborg in there. Doomsday, he's in here. Aquaman, sure, why not?
It's crazy that you look at this.
Suicide Squad looks better. But
top
still,
5 movies: Suicide Squad, Deadpool, and Batman vs Superman. Those are all they're not all superhero movies, but they're all in that. Well, I guess. Is Deadpool considered a superhero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're all comic.
They're all comic people. Yeah, I guess that's better.
Suicide Squad, I think, is going to be better than Batman vs Superman. Still kind of worried.
Yeah.
I think Jared Leto and Margot Robbie are going to do good, but I don't know. Will Smith seems kind of...
Ride Along 2? Didn't that just come out in November? Ride Along 1?
Ride Along 1's 4 years old, I think.
And wasn't Ride Along already out?
This is Ride Along 2.
Yeah, isn't that already out?
It came out a week ago, I think.
Why is it I guess it is 2016.
The boy.
Oh, this is Captain America's Civil War. Isn't that supposed to
I'm
be
looking
decent?
forward to that.
The trailer's cool.
I just want to see how Spider-Man is. That's the only thing.
There's not
Marvel's
a lot
kind of
this year.
lost me recently.
There is really, unless the Benghazi movie looks pretty good.
That's Michael Bay.
It's a
though.
Michael.
I don't know.
So you know exactly what that means, baby.
We've just reached. Boo! I'm sorry, honey. I gotta go to Benghazi. Boo! What are you talking about?
Hey, Jake, what's going on? What is that explosion in the background? Boom!
I was microwaving popcorn really loudly.
Microwave popcorn in my entire house exploded. Yeah, there you go. Dirty Grandpa. There's just not a Neighbors 2. Neighbors 1 wasn't good. Go Ghostbusters.
Yeah, who knows about that though?
50 Shades of Black.
All right.
There's an
not much.
Assassin's Creed movie coming out?
Yeah, with Michael Fassbender. That's his name. He's in he's Macbeth.
Oh, okay.
Michael Fassbender. Yep.
Zoolanders 2, Zoolanders 1 was not great. Doesn't Independence Day 2 come out this year?
Yeah, it does.
There's the World of Warcraft movie comes out this year.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Not that much for me. I don't know.
Yeah, there's the Angry Birds movie. That's a big one.
Oh,
And Star Trek Beyond.
I'm looking forward to it.
Not into Star Trek or Star Wars.
I've only seen like the newer Star Trek ones and Wrath of Khan, but like I'm way more of Star Wars.
Have you been watching any TV shows?
I started rewatching that 70s show while I eat. Like if I'm eating food or whatever, I'll throw it on.
I'm rewatching House of Cards. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
With it. It's like a eating or like it's just like 11:30. I'm like I'm not really tired yet, but it's like something to wind down and watch them.
I don't know. I haven't been really like I haven't had like that urge to play video games. Or, like,
I
lately.
really need to watch the Amazon. You have Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Man on the High Castle. I need to see that.
There's something else too. Man on the High Castle. I think there's another. I guess Rick and Morty is supposed to be a really good.
I love
cartoon.
Rick and Morty.
You watch Rick and Morty?
It's really good.
Felicia's told me that I really need to watch that. So some of my other friends.
I watch it on. Actually, I have like the FX Now app or whatever.
Is it free?
If you just sign in with your Time Warner Cable thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people. That seems to be that show is exploding on the internet. There's a lot.
There's only
Rick and Morty.
one season of it or two.
What do you mean?
There's only 2 seasons of it out. It's not even like that. There's not that many.
It's
episodes.
just like you go on like Reddit and stuff, and there's like a lot of Rick and Morty stuff.
Yeah.
So that seems to be good. Other than that, I don't think. Are you excited for any seasons of shows starting up this year, or redoing?
I mean, Game of Thrones. That's
I
the number one.
I never
you stopped at like season 2, right?
I stopped like halfway through season 2. My biggest problem, and I don't know if we talked about this, was HBO Go.
I think a while ago we did, but I didn't have any problem with it.
It was just like you watch Netflix and it's like, hey Nick, this is where you were on this TV show. This is what you've watched. HBO Go like 2 years ago didn't tell you what episodes you'd watched, didn't tell you what episodes you didn't watch. So then the problem is you look at the description and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch this one yet. Now I know exactly what's gonna freaking happen because it's in the summary. Like when I go on Netflix and I'm watching a new show and I'm trying to find out where I am, I have to like cover my eyes so I don't read any of the descriptions.
A show that I have Portlandia. I've been watching a little bit.
Portland, Portlandia got ruined for me because my stupid computer science teacher kept showing like clips from it.
How'd it get ruined though?
Because it was just like clips were just stupid. Like they weren't even funny clips. Like have you ever seen the Sacagawea?
I love that.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Sacagawea.
She's like, Sacagawea, come back. Sacagawea, stop paddling. Sacagawea,
he seems cool, man. If he's showing that stuff.
No, it was just like there was no context. She's like, all right, let's write a Java program. Let's watch this clip from Portlandia. And I'm like, well, what is this shit? Like this has absolutely nothing to do with anything that's happening. So, who is Portlandia? What show is Portlandia?
It's on Independent Film Channel.
Oh, is it? Okay.
IFC, as the kids say.
You mean as the logo in the corner says? Oh, this is my story.
You got a story.
I have a story.
Everyone's sitting down out there.
All right, get ready, folks. Strap
Here
in.
is story time with Nicholas Craig. Tune in every Thursday.
Fios.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, you have it now.
No.
What?
Not happening. Not
Why?
getting Fios.
I thought you were going to get it.
Not happening.
What happened?
Very unhappy with their reps. So
Walk me through this.
They've just installed in the neighborhood. Well, I shouldn't say they just installed. They started over the summer, like on the main road, and then digging the neighborhood up. And these two girls come to the door. With like they've got the Verizon thing on, and the typical like, we can save you that on your cable bill. Yeah, and they were knowledgeable.
You answered the door. All right. deep cut questions.
My mother answered the door, and she was like our people, like everybody in our neighborhood is like close, like at least like people that live near me. So like they all like text and whatever, and then he's like, "Oh, we already have a few people in the neighborhood sign up." My mom's like, "No, you have one person sign up. You have one person." And they're like, "No, we actually have 3." She's like, "No, you have this guy's house." She's like, "You only have this guy sign up." She's like, "Well, yeah, but we're working on others." She's like, "No, you have one person sign up." So that's the tone. So I go out there and I'm talking, and they seem knowledgeable. And I was like, "Okay, I've got to call Time Warner." I was like, "Why don't you come back?" She's like, "When would you like us to come back?" And I was like, "All right, like Friday at like 2:00. And she had like a schedule. She was like, I was like, after lunch on Friday. I was like, all right, sometime after like noon. She's like, "No, we have a set schedule."
That's good, though.
"What time would you like us to come back?" 2 p.m. They didn't show up. I left at 4:30 and they showed up at 5. And we didn't answer. They showed up again at like 7. We didn't answer. Then I was doing and then, it was interesting. So they've just installed it here. I was just interested in their internet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because they don't have they don't have the Weather Channel, which
the
is
cable shitty. Yeah.
Yeah. But they weren't even offering me a deal. Like they're offering me the same price that they offer on their website, which is it's a good price, but it's going to be more because I'm breaking my bundle with Time Warner. Like they weren't. I was surprised that they're brand new in the area and they weren't offering like, let's say that, like the plan I wanted was like $80. Like they should have been offering me that for $60 for a year. Like there has to be some incentive. Like
did you bring that up?
No, because they didn't come back.
Oh yeah.
When I was home. So I'm thinking once nobody signs up, because they literally have 2 people sign up, they'll come back around and they'll be like, "All right, let's get this going." Because like I have like a Motorola surfboard modem that I bought on my own. That was like $130. I won't be able to use that. So it's like like I'm not using equipment I've already paid for. I've got to deal with the bullshit of like it's new, so there could be problems.
Yeah.
Like Verizon charges to come out and look at your stuff. I'm not paying for their modem or their router.
Well, like that's what when I got mine like a year and a half ago or whatever, I just went to like the freaking mall and they're like, "All right, here's your care package," and I just went home and like plugged in it.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, it was already wired up in your house.
This is the thing. So I thought, because they did the same thing maybe like a year before we moved in the house in the neighborhood, and they're like, "Oh, it's wired up in the house." No. Literally, there's a console, maybe like
an O&T is what they call it.
There you go, in my basement, and that's the only thing.
Yeah,
like all the Ethernet ports in the whole house aren't connected to it or anything.
Yeah.
So my router's in my basement because I just had to plug it into it.
Are you using coax or Ethernet for the O&T? Probably coax.
Coax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to use coax because I don't want a modem. I don't want their router. Like I have a modem and a router.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe I'll call this weekend and see if I can work out a better deal.
Or just like honestly, like go to the mall and just like tell them.
Yeah,
that's what.
Because here's the thing: it's not run to the house. Somebody has to come and install it.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely.
But it's just, I was just not like, I don't know, man. Like you got to entice people to switch. Like it's a pain in the ass on my end to switch, and you're not even offering me a deal.
Yeah.
And then you're late. Like I left work early.
Yeah.
And I sat downstairs in the living room for like 2 hours. Because I had my laptop. I was like getting something done, but I left work early. And they didn't show up, so I was really turned off.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But and then I realized like I don't really need it. Like my internet works. It's not the fastest, but it gets the job done.
So. The thing I like about Verizon too is like if you pay your bill on time, they increase your speed.
Really?
For free, yeah.
Huh. What package do you have? Do you know?
We started with like the 30. So I don't know what happened. Don't tell anyone. Hope no one from Verizon's listening. We got like the 30 megabyte per second
package. Yeah, 30 by 30.
30 by yeah. And we have like 70 down.
Oh really? Huh.
So
there you go.
I'm not complaining.
There you go. Yeah. So we'll the Verizon sagas is a new segment on the show. Yeah. And I'll keep you up to date with my Verizon sagas. And I tweeted them. Like the customer support, like that's typically the way to like if you have a problem with like Time Warner or AT&T. Yeah. Never responded back. I was like,
was it like their support thing?
Yeah, I did their regular like at like it's like VFios and then like at their support, nothing. I was like, if that was Time Warner, like at least they would respond and they'd be like, DM us your account number, or if it was AT&T because I've done this before.
Yeah,
like even after like I'll talk to a Time Warner rep on the phone. And then I'll be like kind of pissed off. So I'll be like, yeah, like had a problem with Time Warner at TWC support. And like sometimes it's like a day later.
Yeah,
Because of course thousands of like morons being like, my internet doesn't work. Oh wait, my router's not plugged in.
Is it plugged in?
Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
You had a shirt.
I do have that shirt still. But like they'll respond and they'll be like, hey, what's going on? DM us. And I'm like, no, thanks. Talk to somebody on the phone. All set. Thanks. Like same thing. I've done it with Staples. And I've done
Staples?
Yeah, like I had an issue with something at Staples once. Like I bought like 2 flash drives and neither of them worked.
Huh.
And like they gave me like Staples gave me like a $50 credit, which I never use because I won't ever go back and buy anything from Staples.
You won't even use the credit they give you?
No, I gave it to somebody else. I gave it to one of my friends out in California, but like did it to Staples, done it with AT&T, and did it with Time Warner. I was like, yeah, like they responded. It was maybe delayed, but they responded. Verizon, nothing. I was like, F you.
Yeah.
I don't want your service. So coming to a show near you, the Verizon sagas.
Coming to a show near you.
Coming to a theater near you. You know the Madison Theater in Albany?
I know of it.
They're playing Star Wars there. I'm tempted to go see it because there's tickets are like $5 admission, and it's like
It'd be shitty to see it there.
and it's like $8 for popcorn, unlimited refills.
Wouldn't it be pretty shitty to see it there though?
No, it's a good theater. It's good.
Is it?
Yeah, they've got a nice like
Is it?
like a nice projector.
All right.
They've been in business for a while.
Yeah.
I saw the.
Is that the theater that has like the older releases?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They do delayed releases.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's cheaper for them to get it
Yeah.
after the fact. But I'm tempted. Like, I could spend $14 a ticket at Regal, or maybe like $5 a ticket at this place,
Yeah.
and then like unlimited.
And you don't
popcorn.
care that much about it, so yeah, go for
No,
it.
I saw the Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars movie there.
Oh.
Like probably, I don't know, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. But shit, you can't be free refills.
I mean, it's pretty good. Yeah.
It's like that's almost worth it.
I mean, yeah.
Like I'm a fat slob.
I love
so
movie theater popcorn.
it's so fucking
I-
expensive.
but
It's
well, yeah,
so expensive.
But like, I won't eat popcorn like that's not movie theater popcorn.
You ever tried Jiffy Pop, the one that you actually cook on the stove?
I hate it.
Really?
I hate homemade popcorn. I don't know why.
You gotta get like one of the air blowers.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Let's go to Regal. Can I purchase this, please?
I'd like to buy that big machine.
I'd
sir.
like to buy
You
this
should get a
slushy
popcorn.
machine.
Why don't you get a popcorn maker? But they're pretty inexpensive. You can throw like $150.
It's really pretty shitty though. I feel like.
No, it's literally the same thing. Like you put the corn in the thing at the top, and
Yeah,
it
but
like
I need to give Regal's recipe though. Where
it's not a recipe, Jake.
It's a recipe. They have to
Butter or no butter. Lather it up.
hit up Wesley, see what's going on there.
Lather it up with butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need so much butter.
Is it like
You're basically drinking it.
Felicia hates the butter, and I can never get any. And I'm like, I'm paying for this, goddammit.
So you do. I've done it before. They ask for a divider. You put a divider in. You put
What?
Oh, you don't know about this?
No.
It's like a little piece of cardboard. You put it in. You get some butter on one side.
It's a bad idea. I eat the entire popcorn by myself. It's really bad. I literally eat the entire popcorn.
The big bucket.
The large.
I've never been. I'll nibble, but
Oh no, I eat the entire thing.
a great thing to do.
No. Hold on. We'll get dinner at Five Guys.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then I'll
yeah.
get a large popcorn and I'll eat the entire thing.
No, this is what I'll do. Because Five Guys is downstairs from the movie
Yeah,
theater.
yeah.
So I'll grab a large Oreo shake,
Bring it in
burger, large Cajun fries, pound that shit. Go to the movie theater. I've done this is like 2 or 3 times this has happened. All right, this is so bad. Popcorn. All right, you get the cookie dough bites. You sprinkle them in the popcorn.
Oh, it's nasty.
Dude, it's so good.
I want to sneak
blue
in.
icy.
I want to sneak in a Five Guys burger. I want to be sitting there and just
Oh, dude. All right, great, fun little story.
chomping down on like a double bacon cheeseburger.
When we want to do Mad Max with my group of friends, my friend's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back." He comes back after like 20 minutes. He went downstairs to Five Guys, waited in line, got food, and then came back in the theater.
They let him back in with the food?
They don't care at all.
When,
Recently, at least.
Oh, well, because like for a while, actually, I think it's still the case. Regal Supply has like security guards that like.
They do, but like he just had
they
like
in his
a
pocket?
He just had a bag like just walk.
Yeah, like they always check
Yeah.
Felicia's like bag or
Really?
whatever she brings. Yeah,
Huh.
I haven't been to the movies
Dude,
since The Martian.
well,
I think.
I think it's The Revenant. It was like, "Oh, do you need my ID or whatever?" And like, "No, you're good." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Why?
I don't know.
Don't you have to be 17 to see it or 16
Yeah,
to see
first time that didn't ask for my ID.
it? Wow, congratulations. Okay, so let's see. We got some other news stories here. Free games for PlayStation. Do you know what these are?
Oh my! We're finally getting back to a freaking good month.
Really?
Oh my
this
god,
is good.
So good.
I don't know any of these titles.
Oh, okay. PS4 Helldivers. I was gonna buy that anyways. Like, I'm so looking forward to this.
Helldivers, Nom Nom Galaxy.
I don't give a shit about that.
Nova 111.
I don't know.
Okay, so one of the 3 games is great, and you're like, we're finally, this is the golden age of PlayStation
Oh,
Plus.
are you done reading the list, Nick? No,
PS3, Grid Autosport,
I don't know, whatever.
Helldivers again.
It's the same, yeah.
Nova 11,
Whatever.
Persona 4.
Arena Ultimax. I don't have the Ultimax edition. I have the normal version. Oh boy. It's
So
gonna be a
this
great
is why
month.
you're so excited.
Oh yeah, that and Helldivers.
Helldivers on all of
On everything.
Lemmings Touch.
Yeah.
That's a Vita game. I want a Vita. I think I'm gonna get a Vita. Well, $100.
Whoa,
100
where
bucks?
200.
No, never mind.
I was like, Nick, you were the last person in the world that should buy a Vita. Like, it's literally nothing but like JRPGs and visual novels. Like,
Yeah,
why?
no, I'm not getting a Vita. Sorry.
Why would you even consider that?
I don't know. It seemed compelling. Free games. Oh, but then I'd have to buy. Never mind. I don't even know where my 3DS is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I have absolutely no clue.
You're hearing the sound of Nick looking around his room.
Absolutely couldn't tell you. That's that's actually concerning. I
Actually,
should probably charge that because that battery is gonna go like dead completely.
3DS game pre-ordered for next month. Fire Emblem. Quite excited.
Vita game. I will be pre-ordering Sonic or the Sega.
A Vita game.
I'm sorry, not a Vita game. The 3DS game, the Sonic.
Oh, yeah,
Sega
Sega
Remaster
collection, yeah.
Boost, whatever the hell it's called. I'm getting what's that Zelda game you recommended?
Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
You should.
Yeah, I am.
You say that a lot.
No, I'm like I asked. I got it. I'm getting it for my birthday,
When's your birthday?
February 3rd. So
I feel bad.
why?
Didn't remember your birthday.
I wouldn't expect you to remember.
When's my birthday?
I couldn't tell you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, why? Like,
Fair enough.
why would I know your birthday?
I don't know.
Why would you know mine? Like, we're not in some like intimate relationship.
All right.
We literally didn't do the podcast for like 2.5 months. And we only talk on Thursdays when I'm like, hey, are you busy tonight? And you're like, are we doing this show? And I was like, yes, 7 o'clock. And you're like, okay. And then you text me like, I'm on my way. That's the extent of our conversation.
No, but we have a good dynamic here.
Yeah, but like, it's only within this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to send me your schedule if you have a picture of it. 'Cause
Yeah. You text me, you're like, you here? I'm like, no. I just left.
And then I didn't respond. And I don't even think I responded to you.
No.
All right. You want to do...
That proves how like authentic these conversations are.
Well, it's almost good that we're not like really... I mean, like, I guess we're close friends, but like...
Yeah.
I feel like if we hung out more outside of the show, we wouldn't have anything to talk about. Because like, we could bring up a conversation about like stuff we talk about on the show. And then
No, but we talk about other stuff though too.
I guess.
Yeah.
We still got to go to a record store. We got to do that.
Oh,
What are you doing tomorrow?
I went to Woodstock for a record store.
Really?
2 days ago.
How far is Woodstock? 40 minutes?
Like an hour, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very disappointing.
Who'd you go with?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
And
Why'd you go? Just for the record
yeah,
store?
'cause she loves buying records and stuff, and she went there a long time
Is
ago.
she into the whole record?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, I got one thing. It was a 311 record store day. Like,
Oh, okay.
thing. It was cool, but I mean, the selection was pretty bad, honestly. But then
Woodstock, man.
yeah, and then I went to the record store in Albany and Quail Street, but we
Got to quickly get in and get out.
yeah. I got some good stuff
I
though.
want to go to the one in Troy.
I don't know what that one is.
We got. Oh, I'm very upset with. It's early in the season still. I'm very upset. There are no good shows in Albany this year. Like, unless you want to see Dave Matthews on Friday and Saturday.
I need to buy my It's not near here at all, but my Weezer and Panic at the Disco tour.
Oh, I didn't know
in July.
where.
It's like an hour away, Massachusetts, I think.
I want to go see. I think, not Pearl Jam. Maybe it's Pearl Jam. No, maybe it's not Pearl Jam. Somebody's doing something in Massachusetts, and I was like, I couldn't because I was looking up a bunch of. I don't.
Yeah.
It was either like Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, or somebody else. They're doing a tour. Yeah, SPAC and lineup. It's still early, but it's like Dave Matthews and like
freaking Governor's Ball lineup. Forget about it.
Really?
So good.
Who? Anybody big? But you're into more like
Blink 182.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Weezer.
Is that what you're going to?
No, I want to, but it's in New York City. It's the Governor's Ball, so I can't go.
Fact.
Yeah, no, it's literally just like the list of the best possible thing that could ever happen. St. Vincent, like.
I've got a thing for you. The Red Hot Chili Peppers. Did you see this?
The Bernie Sanders thing.
I'm gonna listen to Rain Dance Maggie with a different opinion now.
You serious?
No, it's just weird.
No, it's not. The artists endorse candidates all the time.
Yeah, it just seemed odd.
Angels and Airways, Obama.
Yeah. Remember when Donald Trump played the "Keep on Rockin' in the Free World" and they were like, "You can't play it," and he was like, "Yeah, I paid the license fees. Like I can play it if I want to. Like it's like I paid."
No, he didn't. He didn't pay it though. I don't think.
Yeah, no, he paid for the royalties.
Oh, did he?
But he was like, the artist was like, "No, you can't," and he was like, "Yeah, like I paid this company, and they give me the rights to play this song." And he's like, "I don't want my name attached to this song," and he's like, "I don't really care."
Well, all right then.
Yeah, that was just kind of weird. I saw that and I was like, the quote was like, "Bernie Sanders is the best possible candidate for the president." I was like,
alrighty then.
I was like, all right. And then I got in my car and it was like, it was like under the bridge, and I was like, next.
Oh. You could never listen to them again.
No, it was just like I got in my car. I have like an Android phone in my car that's just got like a bunch of MP3s on it. Of course, illegal MP3s.
Wow. That's
fine. Who gives a shit? Like really?
I mean, you got. That's the one thing. Like music, you got. I mean,
I pay for Spotify.
Oh, then you're fine.
But I download my Spotify playlist and
yeah.
That's actually wait.
That's legal.
Why am I not doing that?
I do.
No,
that.
I ripped my Spotify playlist. This is before.
Wait. Hold on.
There was a tool.
You can literally. There's a button you press on Spotify, download to your phone.
I didn't have Spotify Premium when I did this. So there's a tool where you put in your Spotify playlist ID, and it matches all of your
That's pretty cool.
songs.
And illegal.
Dude, it's shady as hell, the software.
Yeah.
Like, I installed it, and Microsoft Security Essentials was like, this is definitely a virus. And I was like, it is totally worth the risk. So I went for it. And it worked out. I didn't, what the fuck am I doing? I can literally just download all those songs.
Do you pay for premium?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
Because I did it before.
Yeah.
Wow.
I spent an exorbitant amount of money on music.
My man.
He was pointing to the TV.
Yes.
For everyone out there.
What you got anything else you want to do current, or you want to do play some music, and then
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to think if there's anything. Let me see if there's any other stories.
How long have we run in here?
Oh, about 50 minutes in.
Yeah.
Oh, The Division.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about
Beta's coming out
Wait,
Friday.
there's something else you want to talk to. No, I've seen people play the beta now.
Well,
Is there early?
The beta for like plebs comes out on Friday. I purchased a beta key from G2A. It was like some like shady Russian key.
How were you originally getting? How do you?
You just sign up on the website, but like they may pick you, or if you pre-order the game, you get the beta.
Oh.
So I spent like it was like $1.12
Oh.
at G2A.com. Not a sponsor. And I, of course, you play, which is like
that's still going.
And it's like, why don't you take a double barrel shotgun to my head and just like
we all play.
It's so bad. Like you install it, it's like trying to put there's ads built into Uplay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Steam doesn't have ads. Isn't that amazing? You think about Steam of a service.
Steam's
They charge no, there's no upselling on the game prices. Nope. There are no advertisements. There's a free friend system. There's a chat system of
voice
text
call
chat.
now.
There's a voice call system. There's
you can
communities.
The fact that you can share games.
I do that. I do that.
Yeah.
You can stream your game to other people.
Yeah.
Free. 100% free. I guarantee you they're going, if we are going to look back in the future, we're going to look back in the future and say, what an amazing company that was.
Valve,
Nobody else is doing anything like Steam is doing.
No.
It is 100% free. You pay for absolutely nothing.
It's cool.
You can't beat it.
No.
You can't beat it.
Is Origin still around?
I have Origin installed because I have like Battlefield 3, and every once in a while I'm like, let's get aimbotted and like have people like in zero gravity shooting me with like grenade launchers from across the map. You ever seen like on Reddit like the crazy Battlefield like jump out of the jet, blow blow somebody else up out of their jet, but the jet, so like then you hop back in your jet and then like kill like 10 other people, and then it's like, and then the gift just loops. Yeah. I wonder how long that takes. And is it fake?
I have 3,000 hours played.
And is it fake? Because like you remember like I remember back in like 2010, like Modern Warfare 2 on YouTube, there were guys that were like faking nukes.
Oh yeah.
So like they'd have all their friends get in a lobby and like all stand in a circle, and then he'd shoot like their grenade launcher, and he got like a 27-second nuke, and he was like, "This guy's faking the nuke." It was like a whole thing. YouTube drama. By the way, I gotta play this. Oh, I can't play it.
All right. You can't just play it without like a joke leading up to it or something.
You're stupid.
It wasn't even.
So
right.
The rim shot is now added to our sound effect
It's
library.
too quick.
It's fine.
You gotta slow it down.
Like no.
Boom.
No, because then if you saw like it's supposed to be like if you're like it's supposed to interject into your sentence. So if you're like,
hey Nick, you're a silly looking guy.
Yeah, see, like and you can keep talking. Then if it was long out, it was like, boom, dude. Yeah, exactly. You want to do some songs?
Yeah. What?
Got the notebook.
I could have read it though. I didn't.
You're blind.
I have my glasses on.
How many fingers? Take your glasses off.
I'm not retarded. All right, I apologize.
How many fingers am I holding up?
5. It's 4 because the thumb doesn't count.
6. There's one behind my back. You just offended our.
You said much worse.
Our mentally handicapped. I've never said anything worse while we were recording.
No, I find that hard to believe. Fans out there go through the.
You've offended our mentally handicapped.
Stop. All right, we're done. Shut it down.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
No, I shouldn't have said that.
You know what they say. Respect. Are you ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready.
Got another game, and this is specific. Game and what the name of the song is.
Nothing so far.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I'm getting Final Fantasy vibes.
Can you finish it off?
I don't know what the name of the song is.
Could you just guess the game?
I mean, 10 probably. Because it's the only one you've played. And I've never really played 10 that much, so.
So that's To Xanarkin.
All right.
No. Cool. Okay. You ready for this one? I don't think you're gonna get this one. I didn't think I
would get that one.
I don't know. I don't think you've ever played this game. Maybe you have. Would you like a system? Will that help you? This is like it's not even a video game song. It's like some like
this is DJ Bobby D.
This is DJ Nick.
No, when the bass dropped, as they say.
He works for the tax department on the weekends.
No, this immediately it has to be PS1 or later. I guess PS1 just.
It's not a PS1 game. It's not even the right publisher. Not even the right company.
Is it N64?
No.
The right company?
No. Try. You've only got like one other choice.
So, Sega?
Yeah. It's a Genesis game.
Really? I forgot. I underestimated how good the music is. It Toe Jam and Earl? I barely played any Genesis. Earthworm Jim.
Cyanic.
No, I don't know. Who is it?
This is Streets of Rage.
Oh. Oddly laid back for Streets of Rage.
I love that it's like.
Yeah, I never played it.
All right. There we go.
I will say like Sega kind of like before the Saturn is kind of like my dark.
Your dark spot?
My dark area.
Your dark side of the moon?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, he just... Rats.
Oh, rats.
I thought you were going to play the X-Files one. I was disappointed. All right, now. It's like Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, I watched the X-Files.
Oh, how was it?
Terrible.
The new one?
Yeah, it's just like, what if aliens were... It's like this. I'm going to do exactly what the show was like. It was like, what if aliens were really on Earth? We closed the files 12 years ago, and today they're opening up, and then it's like, they're opening up today. And that's like this intro with like all this like stupid shit flying by. I know, that's the whole point of the show, but I was like, no, the memes are much better.
Doesn't hold up.
No, I mean, I know
it's new.
I didn't watch the old one, so I guess I'm sure if like
it's based
that's
on
like
nostalgia.
you have to be like a 20-something to have watched the old.
It was the early 90s, right?
Yeah. No, I think maybe middle 90s, but like Like you would have to be like in your like mid to late 20s for you to like have watched that show when it was on TV. I think that's gonna flop.
Yeah, I mean, I
like
feel
the
like
people-
not a lot of people were like, "Give me an X-Files."
No, they were like, let's play this sound effect on like MLG montage
Yeah.
clips.
Oh, does that mean you want a sequel? No. Oh, all right then. What is this? What are you doing here?
It's a dollar bill. Oh, X-Files is the remix confirmed.
What?
Because it's got the pyramid with the eye. Illuminati
Oh
confirmed.
my god.
I mean, that's literally what Fox's like logic was like. Oh, we see lots of like people drawing triangles on like random shit on YouTube and playing our theme. We gotta get them with a copyright claim. No.
Well, there's a controversy too, because like the male actor got paid twice as much or something, even for the new show. I think.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Workplace inequality. Jeez Louise. It's ridiculous. Whatever. Come on. Like, oh, hey, he's making $2 million. I'm only making $1 million.
Well, if she's the star of the show, though.
I don't know. I haven't watched it, so.
I literally know nothing about this, so I'm not gonna.
I
You know what? I want to take a little non sequitur here.
Okay. I will allow.
I
You have 30 seconds on the clock.
I do actually, like, all joking aside, like, do regret saying that.
About what? That you're not retarded?
That word. I regret using that word.
I'm gonna have that on my soundboard for next week. A total isolated.
No.
And I'm just gonna say something. It's just gonna be like, "I'm not retarded," and then it's gonna be the buzzer in the X-Files theme. It's gonna be a montage. Coming to episode 14 of the Crummy Show. It's gonna be here next week.
Yeah, 14. Yeah,
We're not gonna miss a show in 2016.
I feel confident.
Okay.
Do you feel confident?
Yeah. Do you have school on Fridays?
Yes.
What times?
10 to 10:50, 2 to 2:50.
Not good times.
No,
What do you do between?
usually nap.
Maybe we could record a show between classes.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if Thursdays don't work.
Oh yeah, or even like Friday after school or like Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, normally I have Friday.
Actually,
plans.
what-
Wednesday's too early.
Yeah.
Too early in the week. All right, we good here? I'm trying to think. Anything else? We need to go used game store shopping. Have you been to whatchamacallit in Latham recently?
Vortex or
Yeah.
whatever. I haven't been. No, I haven't. Yeah.
Went there. Wasn't really.
You went
great.
back there?
No, I went there once. I traded all my PS2
Oh, yeah.
games. Got Final Fantasy X.
Oh, I don't know if I told you this.
Okay.
For all the fans out there, completed. I have the complete set of Smash Brothers Amiibo.
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice to have that burden off my back.
Oh man, the social pressures are really weighing.
Yeah, I
peer
mean,
pressure.
talk about peer pressure. I tell you what.
Peer pressure's like yourself. Like you have all the images. You're like, oh god, gotta
Okay.
buy this.
It's literally like.
What else should I get? Okay, I need help.
Yeah.
We got a few minutes here before we have to go. What should I be getting like game wise for like I don't know what I want. Like, is there anything I need to be buying game wise?
I mean, you're weird.
PS2.
Like, you're
PS2
weird. Oh, like older stuff.
Anything. I'm trying to think of like
What do you want to play?
I don't know. I don't want to play anything. That's my
Yeah,
problem.
that's same here. Like like we all have droughts and stuff, but like recently, I'm just like, eh.
like it's like my birthday. I mean, I'm like, oh, it's like some games I wouldn't have bought, but like of course, like
Yeah.
I have to like tell somebody to get me something. Can't be
Yeah.
like, oh no, just don't worry about it. So like,
Just love me.
exactly, of course. So, but like, I'm like, no. Like Felicia asked me, she's like, what do you want? I was like, not a game because I'm not gonna play Mario Kart 8. Still unopened.
That's a travesty.
It is. So, I don't know. It's like I still have to play Final Fantasy. Still got to play Red Dead. I just got to stop watching stupid YouTube videos.
I don't even know what I do.
That's the thing. Like I look back and I'm like,
Well, actually, I've been playing guitar way more than I ever have recently.
I'm just like, where has my time gone?
Yeah. I mean, napping has become a real problem. What are you laughing at?
I can't nap.
No, napping is a real problem for me lately.
Yeah, it's
Like today. All right. Well, we discussed this beforehand. Like, missed my first class. Slept through it partially. It's a problem.
Yeah,
Now I'm all messed up because like I won't be able to go to bed till like 1 tonight.
that's not that bad. Oh, you have classes tomorrow though.
Yeah.
That is a problem. So, we'll I guess we're gonna wrap it up here, Jake. Where can people find you on?
You can find me on the internet on
on
Twitter at Jake JAKE_ZEMBRZUSKI. It's a Polish last name. What can I say? And what are we listening to right now?
I don't know. Luigi's Mansion Rock.
Oh.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games ever.
There's a Luigi's Mansion game on the 3DS.
Now it's good, but still fun.
All right. So you can follow me on Twitter at Nicholas M. Craig. NickCraig.net.
I'm digging this.
Yeah, there's not really anything on NickCraig.net, but of course, InfectionPodcast.com if you're into survival video games. CrummyShow.com, Crummy Show on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, MySpace, StumbleUpon, Foursquare,
Tinder,
LinkedIn, Tinder,
Grindr,
Kick, Snapchat, pretty much any social network we're on it. Beam, that's it. So until next time,
keep it crummy.